Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the last non-season 4 tourney qualifying matches weekly race. So today we will have none other than the amazing runners of Spec, Alf, Poyo, and Yuso on a restream. Commentating for you today is Cemetery 21 and Fox. And tracking today is Axel Ryman and Mizu. So give everyone a great shout out. Without them, we wouldn't be able to get this show on the road. So here in a few moments, we will send the runners off and get going. Say hello, Fox.
Hello. I'm just getting my notes ready.
I will rely heavily on those because I will always have to update the hints. So, as I briefly stated, this is the last weekly before qualifiers. Next Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern will be our first season 4 tourney qualifying match taking over for our weekly race.
Indeed. In terms of hints, I have yet to see much hint shenanigans yet for the weeklies.
I don't know. I want to say, well, shenanigans, yes. I want to say it's been quite interesting, some of the wasps, though, I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Just waiting on our last runner to get set up, and then we will be going. So, can you do a brief rundown, real quick, on some season 4 changes from season 3? If you know them off the top of your head.
Uh, I think overall the changes for season 4 are just they've removed chest fairies, so dungeons do not have as much strength as they did in the previous season. But they also removed uh like the later shop checks, and then they removed eggs and replaced it with skull kid, so no eggs this season. um and then in addition we have a bunch of always hints, but there are only six always hints total, and it will be random whether or not like they're going to matter or anything. So if like additional always hints now are fisherman game, Goron race, beaver race, gobstones, and seahorses. So you've got a total 11 from the pool, and it's randomly shuffled what sort of hints you'll get.
Ooh, so right off the back, we have the picto box on top of the clock tower, and there is $200 in the tree.
That's a very good start um for getting the bank done.
And a letter to mama on so we have paper right off the bat here. Off of Tingle.
And again, everybody just does this tangle out of logic at this point. So that's gonna be locked behind a projectile of some sort.
Bomb shop not having anything of importance though. Yuso will be our first to show us the observatory hint. It seems like observatory is one of the most popular openings for season 4.
It is. In the
As you can
meantime,
tell, all four of our or three of our forerunners are there already.
Spec did go and deposit the money already.
I did not see what we have on Moon or Observatory. Lights. Okay, that's easy, nice and early lights. No casino for that.
Well, about the whole
Ooh, gossip's required for captain's hat.
okay, we got Zora Cape Loth. Um, got Great Bay Temple Foolish, except for song. What that was the last Foolish. I didn't see it.
Secret Shrine.
And then there was Romani Ranch. And then Shrine. Then we had a Gossip Stones Captain's Hat.
I like that Gossip Stone's got captain's hat. Yeah, I will say that Great Bay Temple being foolish is one of the better ones to have foolish. And there's Powder Keg.
Alright. Yeah, we're really rolling in the
Song items.
so far. 2 song items in tournament field.
One we have access to, one we kind of need a song for.
Yeah, indeed.
Are you trying to jinx it, Axel? And there's a big wallet.
Alright, so most issues you could possibly have with honey running in the early game are gone once you get that.
Yeah, if you really need money in the second cycle, you now can get that whole 200 rupees in the tree.
I think that's a good idea to do, unless like we find both wallets immediately.
Hey, Mask of Sense.
And that's not gonna matter because we have a wallet.
Was it Song Foolish on Ranch, or is it Ranch is Foolish except for Song?
Uh, it's well, I think it means the same thing. Um, where it's just foolish except for song.
Okay.
You got a hook shot right away.
Well, that puts that tingle into logic. I updated the Foolish hints a little bit. Now they both say GBT and Range Foolish except for
Southern
Song.
Swamp is our second way of the hero.
Maybe what it is I felt sorry for the runners that we have qualifiers starting next week, so I wanted to give them a easier seed. Didn't want the
Races
same
is
shenanigans
nothing.
I had last week.
Got Gorn races nothing. That's our second always we've seen.
Did you hear about last week's shenanigans?
Thought I was here for that.
You might have been. I don't remember from week to week who I commentate or who tracked. Oh, I think he tracked.
Yeah, I tracked last week.
If anyone was curious, what we had is it was oh wow, I'm drawing blanks now.
Yeah, I don't remember. It's been a long week.
Oh, pictograph day 3 grave to get to go to seahorses to get
Well, at least it, like the nice
letter to
thing was it
cafe.
was all hinted to you. Is there
Speaking of
less?
letter to cafe, there it is on Mailman.
Oh, okay, that wasn't the half of it. Like all that stuff was hinted to you. Um, and it was the meme. Like this is an actual meme in the community where it was cafe mask. It was a cafe mask on cafe, which was required for a midnight meeting to get Deku.
Apparently, I'm supposed to turn you up a tad. Yeah, you had a required night 3 to get a night 2, night 2 item, to get a night 1 item.
That whole chain required 2 cycle resets.
Alf and Poyo choosing not to talk to Granny, to speed the day along.
Unfortunately, Seahorses is not required today.
Oh darn! Gorman Brothers only having $20, by the way. Now, where is our first bottle going to be?
Uh, Given the fact that um that we don't have eggs on, we could literally like never find a bottle and it'd be fine.
Yes, it's just was thinking more for the routing in mystery in the woods.
It's like somewhat similar to like Song Sanity where you can just never find a bottle. Nice letter to cafe out of logic.
Yeah, on
Um,
the mailman.
yeah, that's gonna throw a hamper. I always don't like seeing it there because I don't ever trust it being useful.
But at least you get it on day 1 and can turn it in immediately.
East Cloudtown is our third Woth.
And that's a
Or
moon's
final
tear in the
Woth.
tree in swamp. Road swamp. You said East Clocktown?
Yes. Well, Spec is going for it right away.
Yuso gets his keg.
Oh, and
Ooh,
Yuzo's.
Deku mask on the scrub salesman.
Oh yeah, that's in logic right now.
Yeah, we got the adult wallet, so it's in logic. That's a funny place for it. That's the first time I've seen him actually be required for a while.
And yeah, so I think Yuzo's probably gonna be the first to get Deku because he's gonna find the wallet and immediately double back. Because you basically have to in this situation. The wallet's right there.
Yeah, and it's a nice early transformation mask.
I guess another alternative way you can run it is like um try to get bank one out of the way just in case or something.
Oh, and if you want a couple extra rupees, there's a silver rupee uh in the bomb shop.
All right, there's the invert. So yeah, definitely doubling back for it. Why did Yuso not buy the deck of
Because
mask?
he
Because the
didn't have
wall.
the. Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
didn't have the adult
yeah,
wallet.
yeah. The adult lot was literally right in the next chest. Okay, there's a Garo mask behind Litter to Cafe. Uh, I think that's honestly important to keep in mind here. Um, since it's out of logic, uh, you, you still need to find a bunny hood to put that into play.
So logic's just a suggestion, right?
I
Why you
wish.
will? Oh, Wolf hasn't found the wallet yet. Yes, this game has the lens of truth.
The hookshot's just gonna put the Deku in logic immediately, so um,
Spec turning in letter to mama as well.
I think what's unfortunate about Specs Redding is gonna see that Deku mask, I think, and is gonna be unable to get the hookshot, which is not great.
Oh, hookshot was on Madame Aroma.
It's on P Hat.
It's on P. Oh, he won't be able to get that until next cycle now.
Yeah, and the problem is because of Skull Kid being a song check, that makes it a little bit unfortunate.
I do like Yusu's modified ocarina song or music.
And considering the fact that the the wallet's where it was, like that Mask of Sense is for certain not Wath.
Yeah, no scent shenanigans this week. Is Yuso our first to save Granny?
I think so. I think other people just bailing on Letter to Cafe. Though Pojo Lone Wolf's gonna.
Pocho and Alpha are both on day one still, so they haven't even had a chance to save Granny.
Okay, they haven't. They must have done longer day ones.
Yeah, neither
Well,
of those two
Yuso's
spoke to Granny for stories.
Yuso's actually going to do toilet paper for Letter to Cafe for first cycle.
I'm not 100% sure if it can be Wath, but it can be required. Well, I
It
think it's.
it can be Wath. If it's Wath, it means you're literally forced into left well.
Yeah, it just won't be this seed.
Yeah, so it will not be this scene.
Only a piece of heart that Toilet Hand had for us.
Yeah, I think considering where Lair Cafe is, it's not that bad to get back to.
No, it's an easy 10-second mini game
Mm-hmm.
that I suck at counting 19 or
This looks
17.
like Deku Playground for you, so
I mean, it's you have some free time on day two. You have leeway on day two. Plus, we don't have any song right now to open a dungeon. The
that's
only
right.
dungeon
We
we could do
do
any
have
is Sonata.
once everybody gets the hook shot, we get 2 songs available. Though that's not gonna open Captain's Hat without a potential bomb bag plus Sonata combo.
Yeah, we have Skullcat and we have Deku Palace, right?
Yes, and
If
then
you guys are sensitive to light, avoid Yuso for a few seconds. He's using a trick. Uh, to get all the rupees in the Deku playground to fall to the floor.
If I like go on restream and do that strat, I'm probably gonna do the Ocarina strat so it doesn't like just to
Cause
like
light
improve at it.
flashes.
It's faster. It's just annoying sometimes. Is the
You,
broken stick more powerful than a sword? Sticks in general do more damage than the Kokiri sword. They do as much as the Razor sword.
but if you get up to the Gilded or GFS, those are better options.
And there's
Ooh,
Goron.
okay. Deku Playground is definitely required today.
Yeah, also Dampe's nothing.
Yuso is
So
routing this great.
we have got 3 song checks now. Yeah, you're not getting that day one, I don't think. It's not like unless if you do absolutely everything day one, you're not getting it. Like, don't even think you're going to.
Treasure chest minigame, here we come.
I mean, this is Waft check, but it's not this.
And nope. So that still leaves us Honey and Darling and Town Shooting Gallery.
And second litter Mama and
And
Sad
Captain's
Face.
Hat. Or not Captain's Hat, Couple's Mask.
All right, still couples mask, yeah.
What did we get on Letter to Cafe again?
It was Garo mask.
True. Yeah. That might or might not be required, depending on where our Gibdo mask is.
Yeah, it's never certain. It could like the bunny hood honestly could be good to a lot, but that's not really something to expect. But and the user's now gonna know that he's in logic, so
And Yuso picks up his hookshot.
yeah, it looks like avoiding letter cafe is definitely the play this seed. Um, that was like everybody else is not gonna be in a good spot right here.
Yeah, Yuso has the ideal routing so far.
This is like like this is like the main reason why I'm like I never know if there's like a decent choice
Real quick,
with a
Milk Road Tinkle has Swamp Title Deed.
okay. Beck's gonna see the Decker mask.
I hoping Pojo here will route in and get the wallet now. Hopefully he'll clear up Termina Field.
Spire House chest is nothing. There's the wallet for Spec. So can still get Deku, but it's not gonna be great for Skull Kid timing. So with Goron, it's more likely we're going to encounter we can encounter either Goron Lullaby or Sonata here, and it will be fine for Gossip Stones to come into play for that Captain's Head.
We do not have the capability of going north yet. Spec getting that last rupee to be able to get his Deku Mask though. And there's a repeat of the seahorse's hint being dead.
Okay. Let's see. So go south. Yeah, south is definitely the place to really consider right now. Can't finish here. He's Clocktown Woth, and oh yeah, there's the moon steer still.
Yeah, Butler's dead, by the way.
I did not see the hints, the other hints in the ranch. I'm surprised Pojo went out here. Um, like the only reason you could go out here when it's foolish is for the hints.
I think he was just trying to kill some time until the clock tower on day 3. He will be able to pick up the song. Well, here he does have his range.
All right, tracker excellent saying so far just repeats, other than the Ocean Spirehouse chest.
Mara mask,
Yeah, Kamaro's mask.
and it's still day 2 for him, so he can do that tonight.
Yeah, I think you definitely want to do that almost immediately, considering the whole time of day situation. Um,
Okay, I think Yusa is trying to avoid. Oh no, he's going tonight. So he is gonna probably go to do that song or the dance.
or I guess he's ignoring it. With the Swamp Woth, I guess I'm not sure about this play, but
I think he was hesitant with it because he doesn't want to abandon the witch without a bottle.
yeah, you can definitely like skip Kume for no apparent reason, and if you do Woodfall and Deku Palace and you find a ball, I guess uh you just reap the benefit with that.
Spec taking the boat ride. Yusa does know where Letter Cafe is, so he can do that in second cycle.
Um, yeah, he's not gonna have Garo yet. He can always he's. It's not too hard to go back for it.
Let's take a gander. What do you think is the song on Deku's Palace? I say
Uh,
healing.
Shiro is a bow that's not required. That's a sometimes and I haven't seen yet.
Okay, that means we have a bow somewhere out there in the open, more open for, or locked behind a bow, but not required to get that first bow. And
Nice
Twin
try,
Mold is now in
Sans.
logic.
Okay, so thankfully it's not combo, and it's the case where you don't have that being a potential way of the hero. Uh, that could also Axel. It could also mean that there's more than one bow. So is also taking the boat. No, I was not. Oh, we just got Vanilla Sonata. So that
Woodfall
puts
is in,
Captain's Hat into play.
and Woodfall is now in logic. Is this even rando? Come on. So that adds another song since we will have access to Graveyard.
We have 4 total songs and not really much capacity to complete dungeons yet.
Now you tell me, Axel.
I guess at this point you just hope you don't need mirror.
Yeah, because could now this would be a funny logic thing. Could Captain's Hat block your shield and continue the chain needed? Because it could be in day one
Yeah,
god or graveyard.
if that's the only thing there, then that basically makes song items trivial for this seed.
Axel, you're supposed to send me set friendly reminders for me from the dungeon. And there is the
Oh
Giant's wallet.
no! Are we doing this again?
What, Del Knight's Mask?
Yes. Are we really doing this again?
We did it 2 weeks ago, so why not?
Because this text sucks. And it's gonna mess people up if it is required.
Isn't the only one that can do it right now is Yuso?
Yes!
And Yuso will. I'm hoping Yuso will check it. Just even if he doesn't get that, he should pick up the wallet anyway.
He's
But if he
definitely gonna
doesn't,
pick up the wallet. I'm sorry, dude, what were you were saying?
oh, I was just laughing that 3 over 4 runners cannot check it. Bombers are not dead; they're live kids, Axel.
Oh, there's a big chest here that Spec was unable to get.
Just a heart container though.
Alright, well.
Spec will probably know that that big chest is there, but until he can get that hook shot, he won't ever consider coming back here. Until it's probably one of his or would be a last resort.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of checks that people might get in trouble about, the Cape Grotto right now. It could be the waft for Cape.
Is Spec going into Woodfall Temple?
I guess so.
And here's Yuso's big wallet. Or Giant's wallet, or whatever the wallets names are in this one.
Yeah, if it's really if it's really this, I swear we
You'll stop commentating with me because I always roll these seeds.
no, it's not like it's not your fault. I swear it's like
Seed
this
bot,
is
the way the logic is this season.
I think it's the item placement that's causing it to be required so often.
Okay, Pocho is going to show us what our song is here. Followed by Al shortly. Oh, it is nice that once you've gotten the song, you will not see this video clip again.
Yeah, that was a recent change, just a hotfix change to the randomizer.
It's kind of nice though. It's a bit tedious to watch this video twice.
Oh, you're telling me that. I've definitely had my fair share of seeing this twice. Or 3 times when I literally could not get the check when I had to do it again because the game gave me no projectile and in all sanity. It was great. I have been ball necked in all sanity several times into Captain's Hat because Captain's Hat is a super item in all sanity.
Specs inverted, right?
Yes.
What song was that you just got?
I didn't see. Oh, it's
Storms.
Storms. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh,
Here's a
there's
big
a big
font.
chest.
Biggie. And it's a
Bomb
bomb
back.
back. Okay, that's a nice find.
I hope that doesn't put him away from Deku Playground.
Ooh. Ooh. Yuso didn't go in there. I was gonna say that he could do done Honey and Darlie on day 3, but
Was the check anything? I didn't
What's the
see
what?
it. Oh, he didn't check it yet. Oh, he's checking it now. Oh, it's not
Just a
that. So is
rupee.
it? So other checks in Swamp or Bank 3, I guess.
So you looked out. It's not another one of those seeds.
Well, it still could be Bank 3.
Bank Theory is not as bad as All Nights.
That is true.
Postman's Freedom is only $50. Just a small chest in staff room.
This Goron spot's gonna be rough for our other runners. Like,
Like, when do you route in Deku's Playground?
you basically have to route it in almost immediately, otherwise you're gonna be in a little bit of trouble here. But considering the early Deku, I think it's very much something you should consider. Why you will be able to check Bank 2 at the start of the next cycle. It's probably also going to get Letter Cafe back.
He will also be going and getting our song from the ranch.
Yeah, definitely route Bank 2 before you do that.
Yes. So there is progression if you want to keep if you want to go and do Woodfall, but until you do Deku Playground after that,
Yeah, that's a problem. That bomb bag does it allow for a full clear of graveyard. Oh, Spec did get bailed out by that bomb bag, but this is Storms anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. That said, Honey and Darling is in logic from our perspective.
from day 3 on day 3.
Not on day 3,
Oh
on
no,
day
day
1 or day
1.
2.
Yeah, sorry, day 3 is your bow.
Oh, just went into that instead. I thought,
Yeah, you so
okay.
went and got the free powder keg because why pay 100 or bucks when you can, or
I would
50
have
bucks?
intentionally routed Bank 2 here, but that's just me. Did Alf not set up the scrub?
No, because he reset and didn't redo observatory. Good job, Yuso.
You're supposed to do that when you're mad at the hits.
Are we just gonna get straight up? Well, we can't get opponent song here though, so this song cannot be vanilla.
It could be. It could be like
Was that
several things.
double ocean spider house in
Yeah,
ranch?
double ocean spider house chest.
And then this is seahorses.
I think. Yeah, we're missing one always, as far as I can tell.
I think that calculates, right? This will be a honey and darling for us. This will is our one of our watch checks. I will say, Bomb Troop Bowling is my least favorite of the honey and darling ones.
It's not super duper great.
Though I can't decide if I like Bomb Troop Bowling in better in Ocarina of Time or in MMR.
I think they both take a little bit of practice. Um, that said, I am like very much pro learn the setup for OT Bomb Shoe Bowling, and if people don't like, there are like some real fast shots you can do in that.
It's Town Shooting Gallery or Couples Mask.
You're a little. Oh, okay. I actually had to like
Oh
do
wait, it
this
could still be
next run.
Milk Bar too.
Yeah, I can. Okay, he's going back for the chest here. I didn't. I was like, I didn't see it earlier. Oh, and it's Oath. Okay.
Oh boy, yay!
Oh, you'll take a Sphere Zero keg for Oath any day. That's still way better than
True.
other things. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he got
Are
bailed.
no, that means we might have a hard double dip. Are you for real?
He's
That's it's not a bail. That's a we have a double dip woodfall situation right now. If
true
that's
because
the
we don't have
waff.
another bow. The bow was in the in observatory. The observatory bomber's chest. First one setting up to get captain's at.
Spec still hasn't done P hat. Oh my goodness.
He has not. Yeah, that is actually Bomber's. Bomber's hideout is East Clockdown, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, that that's
That could be our WAF.
probably our waff at this point. And if that's the only bomb, like the only explosive in Woodfall Temple, that's a hard double dip, which is kind of icky. I mean, double dips are like still kind of, yeah, but
Bank 2 just has a piece of heart.
like I felt like it's still like a decent idea to go there over some other places if you're running out of things to do.
Oh, the dream was real for a second. But then it became 3, 4, 5, 2, 1.
Looks like this is right here is gonna route letter cafe back him by doing Pearls of Sisters and then getting it.
Not a bad thing for him because they get that Garon mask.
Mm-hmm.
He does still have the slightly better routing with getting that Deku playground in. But how long until he goes to Woodfall? Or Woodfall Temple?
I guess like the consequences of dipping it isn't the worst thing, though.
It's just when he runs out of other possibilities.
Yes. Okay. Is it really just day 2 and nobody just does their Sphere Zeros? Like, all
Well,
right, that's a
okay,
bailout.
that's definitely a bailout. Blast mask.
So yeah, no double dip.
That could be
No,
a. Is that our southern swamp possible?
no, it's definitely not.
Oh no, because you can get the bomb bag without needing to do that.
Yes, it's definitely not Way of the Hero. Oh, he's just not even going back for it.
Was the bomb bag in logic? Yes.
Oh, it absolutely is from our perspective. Spec just went out of logic because of the Deku. The Deku's not in logic in his perspective until he gets the hook shot. Because the hook shot puts everything in logic. It's your first projectile.
Did we haven't found anything in Cape?
Right. We have not. Because nobody else had access to the Cape Grotto, and there's only the hook shot checks out besides that.
Spec finally saving Granny. Bojo now getting his blast mask.
Elf's gonna get the bow. Problem is the Goron mask.
Yeah, it's just came by getting the bow and everything. It pulls you further away from Deku Playground. This would explain why Shiro's bow is not required.
Alright, for four options for the Swamp Waft, it's Kume, Trade Land Deed, or Bank 3.
Because of where the wallet was.
Yes. Of which I'd say just do Bank 3 after checking Day 2 Swamp. That's
There
my
is
opinion.
there is the ever useful pendant of memories on Tingle. We'll see if Town Shooting Gallery has anything nice for us. We are still missing our elemental fire and ice arrows.
Yeah, that. You gotta keep in mind that Boss Blue Orb, I
Ooh,
guess,
Zora
is.
Cave Grotto is big. And it's Keaton Mask.
Oh, go check that, because that's a decent chance for being the wild.
Yeah, he's just gonna go get the the
Yeah, what?
Giant's mask. But
Yeah, indeed. Our runners really do have an aversion to Day 2 Woods, I swear.
it's just I don't like the idea of Day 2 Woods without a bottle.
It happens.
I know it's required once in a while. Spec deciding to finally continue in Woodfall just because that bow now puts things into logic.
I'd not do right side? Well then. Willie just did left side, got the bomb bag left. Alright.
Okay, about to get our Keaton check. Deku Mask was on Termina Field Scrub for 100 rupees. The scary one is the Deku, or is the Goron mask, which is in Deku Playground.
Yes. Alright,
Keaton
we need
mask is
Zora.
not. Yeah, we need Zoro. Yeah, Yuso routed in Deku Playground and got a nice reward for it. Our other three runners have not checked it yet, and
Also,
we're starting
might
to.
think the blast is Waff, but it's not gonna be Waff once he goes to Woodball.
Who said? Who?
Just looking at the way Use is playing, you might think the blast mask is Waff for his Cloud 10, but it's not gonna be Waff once he goes to Woodfall Temple.
Yuso doesn't have the blast mask.
He's gonna get the blast mask right
Oh,
now.
because he's doing. No, but this will get him his bow nicely.
It will, so he will be able to single trip the Woodfall Temple. And the bomb back there is gonna show that it is not Waff.
Blast mask does not allow you to do Honey and Darling Day 1 and 2, right?
Right. It does get in that bow. And my bets are still on bank free for Zora or something at this point.
Did he get Lettered Cafe?
Nope. He didn't go and do it.
By the way, we can now go north. We do have a bow and bomb.
We have a bow, a gore mask, and bombs.
So even more reason to avoid Deku Playground, right?
Yeah, even more reason to not do it. Oh, okay, that's a trade item.
Ocean Title Deed, which we can't do anything with.
And
Alpha's gonna
Use's
show us.
position.
Huh? Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Alpha's gonna show us Zoe's Grotto here.
Yeah, Use's gonna be in the position where I think you just go and do Woodfall Temple. But should be kept in mind that your items to beat Great Bay Temple cannot be behind Boss Blue Warp.
He did pick up Sonata, so he could do gossips whenever he wants to, because Captain's Hat is required. He's gonna go north. It looks like if he's picking up Keg.
I guess so.
We don't have fire or magic, so
This is honestly a little bit safe, I'd say. But it's fine. I think going north here is more safe than going to Woodfall, all things considered. Because if you do get a bottle here, oh, and
you can go do
Pojo's,
Southern Swamp still.
yeah, Pojo is doing Icona, which you really shouldn't do when it's out of logic.
Is Icon that? Well, he's doing Secret Shrine or the Icon of Valley chest, which is in logic,
Uh-huh. It is not
and
in
it's just
logic.
DG. Oh, this one's not in logic, even with
Nope.
you still need the ice.
Letter to Cafe is out of logic.
Oh, Bunny Hood.
Yes, Bunnyhead.
Hey, look, it's a bottle for Alf. Oh, that is going to help. That would be good for. Wait, Yuso's going to day 3.
There are
Yeah.
two bottles. there are 2 bottles. And song on Boss Blue Orb. What? Is this like... Okay, this is... I'm gonna say that's bait.
The healing is.
Yeah. That feels like bait to me. I think what has to be happening with it is it's locking Fierce Deity somewhere, and that's why it's not flat out foolish. Because that's my only guess with the Great Bay Temple Foolish Accept song. Yeah, it's because it's Great Bay Temple. We still need. The other option could be that it locks Icona access. Is it for Pamela? Most likely not.
The only thing I could think of required for Pamela would be if it had the mirror shield, and if that was.
I guess it could be Mirror Shield if it's Goron, Lullaby, or Elegy.
So as evil as I roll seeds, Isabel, I have yet to roll a Pamela seed. I've rolled a Mask of Scent seed more recently than any Pamela seed.
Let me think of the other possibilities here. Mirror Shield for Lullaby. I think we actually did say all of them. So Mirror Shield.
We had Mizu brings up a good point. Storm was in Ranch, which is foolish except for song.
Storms was on Skull Kid.
Was? Oh, then disregard my comment. Oh, Oath to Order was Ranch.
Yeah, Oath to Order was Ranch.
Mizu got my hopes up.
That said, we now do in fact need Mirror Shield. So it could be Mirror Shield. You do have giants if you find if you do find Fierce Deity elsewhere, it is guaranteed gonna be Mirror Shield or Logical Icona.
There's magic, by the way, on Labvish. Yusa's going to be able to show us a tad bit more up here in the north because that good old Goron mask going to be able to show us Hugo if he wants. It will show us the song up here. Kegtra. Well, we can't do Kegtra because we don't have fire and magic for him. But he will get his bottles, which will, if he routes it in, he could do Lavish, get his magic. And actually, that bottle will be a nice thing because he can still do day 3 woods or swamp to get
Guame.
Kume. Because we only do day 2 because we don't want to miss the grotto. Which is not required. It is only a nice quality of life upgrade because that way you don't have to double dip Woodfall.
Now, everybody else is still missing this Goron. That's gonna.
Yeah, it's the problem is it's kind of abandoned that check in North Clocktown because they've done East Clocktown mini games. So Yuso picked up the Swamp Title Deed. That's a nice little thing, or a nice easy check. It's kind of nice right on the way too when you're going up to Goron Village. Is Yuso a Hugo doer? Well, we didn't see a hint for Hugo, but we're also missing a always hint. Or is Hugo a sometimes hint? That is Elegy of Emptiness.
Captain Set has to have New Way Bossa Nova at this point, otherwise I'm completely confused. Or it is just bait on healing, like I expected.
Yuso is not a Hugo person. And Alpha will show us if it's Kume, by the way.
Something on the trade.
Zora Mask!
What? Huh?
Wow.
Why did Alf not turn that in? Huh? I
Ooh, wow. This has been some very nice routing for Yuso. He didn't have Deku. Alf doesn't have Deku? Oh god, Alf doesn't have Deku.
oh my, oh man.
That hurts, man.
Yeah, this letter to Cafe has, I'd say this out of logic letter to Cafe play has basically messed everyone else up. This is why I don't trust out of logic letter to Cafe. Like, I'm gonna be fully honest. I really don't trust out of
Yeah,
logic
Deku
letter
does
to Cafe.
unlock both transformation masks. Yeah, that really screwed our runners up with that early to letter cafe. Yuso just reset instead of continuing on day 3 stuff.
Yeah, I think Snowhead's gonna be go mode. This rate, there's
By the way, that allows us to check that we can
uh
officially clear what? Oh, spec?
Beck got stuck.
Oh no. A happy 1 hour mark, guys. So, and this feels really bad for spec. Quick shout out to our runners, Yuso, Spec, Alf, and Bojo Lone Wolf. Thank you again, Axel Raymond and Mizu, for tracking. And thanks for joining me in the commentary booth, Fox.
Welcome. So I did not know you could like I knew about the fact that you could infinitely shield. Like it stuck in an infinite with shielding damage, but I did not know you could do that with that Skulltula.
We learn new glitches every day. This is going to be an easy, quick clear Woodfall for Yuso.
Got a sword on swamp shooting.
Did Kume not have anything for us?
We did. I didn't see it.
Alf did Kume.
He has a jet.
He gave her the potion. So
How far back?
one thing I will say with Spec, this might be a semi blessing in disguise, minor blessing in disguise, is he had gone to the trade scrub without the trade without having done observatory. Oh, but he shows his Deku mask on his tracker now.
You're gonna get the knowledge of the bomb bag here, which means if he continues, he's gonna lock himself out of Kurume. But if Kurume is nothing, then that's not super duper great.
Pojo picking up his bottles. So, kids, always be wary of Skulltulas.
Rotas are honestly big meanie pants. It's
Big
just
meanie pants. I like that description.
like that they made them more annoying.
Oh, he lost his Woodfall run. His Woodfall clear.
Yeah, that's really sucks. Okay, Beavers is dead. That's our last hint.
Alf looking to show us Graveyard. Without the Captain's hat. Great time for a red potion there in Graveyard Grotto.
Red Potion Ball and Graveyard Grotto. That's unfortunate for basically everyone.
He doesn't have anything. I think he did lose his Captain's hat. So we still have our Zora Cape Way of the Hero unfulfilled. Our Southern Swamp Way of the Hero unfulfilled. We still have two um elemental arrows we haven't got yet, so those could easily be filled with that.
Oh my gosh. Really? We're really skipping the one check that would tell him that.
You
Well,
don't
that's annoying.
you
He's
don't like this
skipping
from
left
Alf?
side. No, you said skipping left side chest. Like the compass chest.
Was that where the bomb bag was?
Yes. So, rip that knowledge.
Good old Goron tactics for Ottawa. Who needs a bomb bag when you can, and knowledge when you can just have the blast mask? By the way, it's not Kume.
Alright, land deed or bank 3? It's probably bank 3.
Pojo just showed us Kume.
It's probably bank 3.
Wonder if Yuso can get bailed out with the bomb bag. Bailed out knowledge wise. Let me adjust that. This will be in my cow. Yep. Welcome, Dextronomy, with the rating party of 5.
guess since it's over an hour in, I can give a summary about what's going on here. Um, this is basically an unfortunate case of out of logic litter cafe basically messed up a bunch of people's routing on on restream and put a lot of people behind.
Yeah, Letter to Cafe was on Postman's minigame. So 3 of our 4 runners routed that in on the first cycle, skipping some easier things to
Crucial
do.
checks. Like there's a hook shot in P hat that is blocking everything. That's a room key. Oh my
And then
gosh.
Deku's Playground is now kind of stranded by all our runners because that's where Goron Mask is.
So that's either that's probably leading to either FD or like Garo, Gibdo, or Mirror. Um, and I do
It
believe
could
Captain's has to lock New Way Bossa Nova.
it could have our room key, or our room key could have our bunny hood.
It could.
That finally put Letter to Cafe in logic.
Yeah, Deku locks both Goron and Zora, and Hookshot it locks Deku.
Spec showing us where Zora Mask is here. Oh, and some minor recap. Poor Spec had got frozen on a shield glitch, was it?
Yeah, this is also a case of early Deku Playground strikes again with Goron on Deku Playground. Um, like if this is leading to Mirror, I think we're in no mode potentially because we're still missing 2 wafts.
Depends on where if mirror shield required. Nope.
Randomizer.
Yeah, that's our Zora cape. So
Mirror Shield is definitely required. We found both healing and storms. So
question is, where is it?
I think at this point you really hope it is point to mirror because I think it has to point to mirror. Like, well,
There's the
there's
bunny
your.
hood. Letter Cafe is now in logic.
Okay, so it's not that. So it's either mirror or FD. It can't be anything else.
In Knives room.
Yeah, that or it's Darmani or Pamela. Pamela's now in play.
Pamela, we can always get our hopes up and then be devastated when it's not that.
But if knife chamber could honestly it could be a bottle. No, it can't because magic's ball locked. Magic is ball locked, so it can't. So considering the way the hints are looking, it definitely should be pointing to magic, like like anything that's leading to the magic.
Alpha's struggling to figure out where he needs to go. Bremen's mask, which is dead.
Yep.
Finally, it's just, yeah. For FYI, Deku Mask was on our Termina Field Scrub, but we had a wallet in Southern Termina, so it was really easy to pick up if you route it right. Oh, potty break for you, so real quick.
That or got interrupted. Oh, there's Deku for Elf.
That hurts, man. At the 1 hour 12 minute mark.
I'd still be in this compared to our other runners. Pojo also doesn't have Deku. Man.
Poto doesn't have the bigger wallet.
This is a... Okay, I really have to say, please, for the love of everything, do your Sphere Zeros, people. This might be a case of forgetting a Sphere Zero in term of field. Oh, I hope not. I think we're just ran out of things to do.
He's gonna have to think through his logic. Yes, do shout out to Spec for not uh also for coming back from his freeze.
Yeah, basically, Sphere Zero really is anything that you can check without any items.
Spec. Oh, by the way, Spec will now get his Goron mask. Axel or Spec does not look happy that that's where the Goron mask was.
Oh, yeah, if you don't do it immediately, you basically get punished.
Ledge only having a red rupee. Is Yuso checking Pirate's Fortress?
Yeah, fortunately, I don't think Pirate's Fortress is required unless if...
What can it have?
If it does have mirror, then the healing is bait. Like, it's good not to trust the room key. I just think that the room key's gonna have something.
I would just check the room key first before doing PF.
Well, considering you don't have fire arrow, please be bomb bag. Aw. Like, I don't know if he's gonna get bailed out because like the
If he
bomb
could find a
bag
bomb
that
bag, he would be great.
yes.
Spec having to re-get his captain's app.
Oh well, this being behind this is not gonna actually tell him because the bow was bomb locked anyway. So this stuff is explosive locked.
Yeah, because all
Yeah,
just because he didn't do left side of Woodfall.
yeah.
Kids, make sure to do left side of Woodfall.
I guess his fire arrow on bank 3.
Did
Point.
Spec? By the way, before Spec froze up, did he actually pick up the hook shot?
I think Spec's internet's like having somewhat issues. He did.
Nope. That was his first time seeing the hook shot. Do you see his reaction on? So we have access to see his webcam, and oh my god, is he? I want to say very animated about that hook shot. He's going along the lines of, "Are you kidding me? I could have had that for so much things."
Got a big chest here.
So besides his freeze up, I would actually put him in second place right now on Restream. That's
Okay,
mirror.
healing is totally bait. Yep, that's what I figured. It is bait.
Yeah, I put him in second place on Restream right now because he has the Deku mask.
And my prediction is Swamp off his wallet too for to fire arrow on bank 3. Or
That's
the
land
land
title
cheese
deed.
there. Or okay, well, we're gonna find out now. Okay. So yeah, that's no mode for real. Yeah. So yeah, healing is definitely pointing to Fierce Deity as far as I can tell. I guess I think you probably should if you're running with Kokiri's sword, because like I can't think of anything else that healing is pointing to.
And also make sure you check your left side Woodfall.
You won't be seeing anything else in PF though. That said, in Yuso's position, he does not have Garo yet. And this
That
is
is
spec
Cap.
definitely go ahead.
I was gonna just say that's Captain Tap's respect.
Yeah, spec's definitely going to tell us what's behind this wath. I guess it wait if nice lens.
Useless lens.
There's
It
fire arrow. Yep.
is. Yep, fire arrow.
All right. Wasn't second wall. It's just the landing. So there we go. There's our knowledge of the. We're in complete no mode now. We just need to have our runners do the checks that they miss. Where was the first wall that was in Termina Field? It was pretty much our required.
Southern Terma field in the corner. Mountain title deed. We have all our title deeds today. Is that magic that was inside the cage?
Might be.
It was green, so that's the only thing I saw going for it.
Okay, Yuzo's getting Larry Caff again. What's
He
the
can.
TL? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say he can route in doing gossips with this and uh get his captain's hat to do graveyard all in one. The lowdown of the seed is check your zeros.
Like this seed's not bad for it by like any means, and I think people just did letter to cafe out of logic for no reason, and it's like I like that's a somewhat of a tricky judgment call in some instances. I don't think it's the preferred thing to do. Now Yuso does have letter to cafe, just needs to turn it in and go to finish Torma field checks. Because I don't know about you or anybody who's like hasn't been paying attention, but Terma Field has 4 required items. It's loaded. No. It has 5 required items. Excuse me. We got 5 required items in Terma Field today.
Oh, we can get our all nights check too while we're here. We know it's not anything. It's not anything important, but
Okay, healing's not pointing to that.
Well, we
It's
could
either
still. I was gonna say we can still do Kamaro healing.
yeah, I thought if we saw Kamara from Spec, it wasn't that. So it's either Darmani or Pamela for FD. I'm assuming because I can't think of anything else that this healing is pointing to.
Hey, look, some bomb juice.
Like, is it honestly worth doing Pamela if it gives you FD in this situation? Like, I'm
It's not
genuinely like
far out of the way, so I'd say yes.
over Kokiri Majora is the question. Like, is it
Yes,
worth
I
doing?
would definitely do Pamela to avoid Kokiri Majora.
Like, I don't know if our runners are gonna know that it's specifically pointing to FD, but it is specifically pointing to FD because there's nothing else that can be making a healing on Boss Blue Orb not foolish from GBT no less. Because we don't know, Fiercey can never be foolish unless if it's on Twin Mold Heart Container. If it's anywhere else, it's not foolish. Well, I'm not saying I do. I'm saying our runners definitely do. If they think about the fact that Fierce D might be here, uh, what this is pointing to, it could be like
Uh,
helpful depending on.
Spec about to get his fire arrows or ice arrows.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Spec is more progressively in the lead.
Yuso needs to get the
Land title lead.
the land tile deed and go and turn it in after this point. And as for Spec, he needs to go to PF.
And there's the Garo mask for you, so. No, Pojo.
Yeah, Pojo definitely missed the first wallet. That really sucks.
He's trying to figure out what he's missing, and he's gonna kick himself when he realizes he missed that wallet so early.
Not doing Turbo Field underwater?
Spec's thoroughness is paying off.
Let's go into beat Woodfall Temple again.
I know. I just meaning the fact that he got the land title deed in sunken chest. Yuso's missing that chest.
Mm-hmm. Is going to get it now.
Yeah, I was waiting for that part.
Okay. If he goes and checks this right before resetting, because he can't do Captain's Hat this cycle, he's in go.
But does he? He still doesn't know that the blast mask is not Way of the Hero.
Right.
But
But he
you
has to
might as well
reset
check
to
it if
check
you
it.
have the yeah.
You might as well check it because you literally are gonna lose it if you've reset anyway, and you can't do Captain's Hat right now.
Pojo's trying to figure it out. Where okay, you can put the bigger wallet.
The second wallet is in the other chest in the swamp. That's actually a little bit of a pain to get to.
Oh, it's the one he died trying to swim to just recently.
Yeah, you can get to it, but with just the blast mask, you still need a long jump to it.
And blast mask long jumps hard.
It's I I think the best way to say like describe blast and long jumps is that they're tricky. Like they're really just tricky.
Hey, look, a razor
Oh,
sword for you. So
okay.
what's in Punch Rock Grotto?
I think Yuzo also has the ocean deed, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Okay, that's why he's going over here.
True, you can pause buffer blast mask long jump. It's just harder to do for me. You know, having those fire arrows in Woodfall Temple is nice.
Yeah, fire just save time in Woodfall Temple if you do happen to get them.
Yep, we're about to get the turn in ocean title deed. Just $100. Bojo, you're completely out of logic in doing post sisters.
Yeah, I think this is not something you should ever consider. Like if you don't have ice arrows, don't ever come up here. It's
I mean, without ice arrows, I only come up to get the owl and then just disappear.
yeah. Well, this is Canyon Grotto. I think he's gonna hand in the land deed after.
Yeah, this is just DG mask.
I think missing a Sphere Zero is just something that you're gonna have to learn. Like, if you miss something like that, it's something like it's just bad news. I think
Mm,
everybody's been through that at this point.
I know I've missed plenty of Series Zeros tracks.
All right,
And now go
that's
mode for Yuso.
so. That's an intentional song time out of Egos' room. Like, doing Stone Tower first, and then song of timing. So we're not gonna see FD from Yuso. Uh, it's either on Pamela or it's on Darmani.
Bojo knows the information that the Deku mask is on the trade scrub. He just doesn't know where the wallet is to get it.
So Guad Lullaby was in the raid.
So that leaves Nue Bossa Nova for Egos.
Yeah, that really does confirm that.
Healing with bait.
Yep,
Where was healing again?
Boss Blue Warp. I mean, it's bait unless if you really want FD. But it could be like something annoying leading to FD.
This is kind of painful for Pojo.
And considering it's behind Egos, it now only can point to FD. Like, confirmed, just based off the song layout. Did Pojo not remember this hint? This was
No.
hinted. I just remember it saying it was nothing. I hope not. I th- uh, I think you gotta be a little bit diligent with that just to make sure you don't mistake one for the other. Yeah, I will completely admit I've definitely been in this situation that Pojo's in.
So I think all of us have at some point.
Yeah, it's something that you definitely have to learn. Like, I've very much recently been playing combo, and it's honestly worse in combo in some aspects. Oh, that was a. Oh my gosh, that is some fortunate bait right there.
What was it?
That was a cafe mask on Ida.
Oh no, and now it's resetting. He's gonna set up midnight meeting. We are getting a Pamela check here on spec side.
Like, if you check the song first, you would have to know that this is not pointing the mirror. We're gonna know in a sec. Is that position okay? I guess it is. That is gonna get seen right away. Alright.
Wish we could give him a wave the hero hint for terminal field. Point him back down
Yeah.
to southern terminal field.
Yeah, it's actually silly that there wasn't one, considering how many required items we found in there. Dude, is it on Smithy too? Oh, that is not good right there.
What?
It's the gold dust. Look at the gold dust. That can't even like.
And he expects gonna go to it, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah, Spec's gonna go check it. So what we're gonna see is Fear Steve just Pam a lot today on Smithy with that
Where
gold
else could it
dust.
be?
It could still be
Oh,
Darmani.
Davani. Bojo, southern terminal field. My guess is he thought he got that chest, and so it's not gonna. Or he thought he saw that chest as small.
Okay. It's Darmani. Oh, sorry, Bama fans. It's definitely Darmani as far as I can tell. Actually, wait a minute. Didn't you say there was a second magic in?
I thought there was a second magic in sewers.
That's not Bottle Lot. Do- If it's not Darmani, then I guess it's in the well. This is why I said healing was bait, because it can be like absolute nonsense.
G Green Cola, you didn't like my Darmani having the mask? Or not mask, but the item needed. Powder keg, that's what it had.
You know, last time it was required, but yeah, healing can just be like absolute nonsense for progression. But it's gotta be. The end point is Fierce Deity, as far as I can tell. if it's just for a bottle on Pamela, that is bad. That is honestly some real awful bait.
Deku strats for egos. Come on, Bojo, you can do it. Fine. Remember that one chest.
Do you check the other chests in southeast of the field?
Oh, Pojo just forfeited. So
Oh,
no, I mean if you are missing a chest and it's just racking your brain, you don't want to.
yeah.
Not sure if I can go down to 3 without breaking things. And as Axel says, blame Tress.
So Alf needs to go do Deku Playground. I don't think he's that much of a fan of Deku Playground. And then go PFI, and then he's in go mode. But
Spec only needs PFI.
oh my goodness gracious.
What?
Even more bait.
What was it
Roma-
there?
it was Romani's mask.
Yeah, Green Cola. Deku Mask was on, or not Deku Mask. Goron Mask was on Deku Playground.
Yeah, well, the Deku is literally like
Your
almost
your
immediately
gateway.
accessible. Like if you route this like with the observatory, you can get Deku right away. And then if you just go for Deku Playground, you get Goron. So it's like considering where Deku is, like I think that you really ought to consider doing Playground because there's like not really that much else. Was it in a Wath? Absolutely not.
No, it was not. East Clocktown, Zoar Cape, and Southern Swamp were our way of the heroes. He said he'll probably come over to Twitch restream so we could talk to him and give him suggestions.
Okay. He never got the keg from Turnerfield either?
So he's missing a couple of his Termina field checks. We were talking about that earlier, how Termina Field should have been a Wath.
Turnerfield had 5 required items. So, yeah. Like, Gossips isn't always so it wouldn't be Wath. How does the rando generate Wath? I don't know off the top
It
of my
picks the
head.
least helpful hints and gives it to us. And that's a joke, by the way.
Like it would be more likely to. So because it picks by region, I I actually counted the number of regions I think were Wath here. Like could have been Wath, and there are only three more regions because Termfield was that loaded. It was Termfield, Guam Village, and PFI, as far as I can tell. Because they were like that's total of six regions, and I picked three out of the six that could have be hinted Wath.
Spec gonna pick up his bait here. Yeah, Yiso is able to pick up hit or just do this in go mode. It's really nice. I think go moding Snowhead is one of the best ones to be able to go mode. FYI, by the way, people, he did never picked up his left side of Woodfall Temple bomb bags. He's still using the blast mask. I mean, go moding GBT is nice if you can skip. Definitely if you're skipping warp. So
And these things is really just for because the other chests are like very fast.
he doesn't have infinite bomb bag. He has as much bomb bag as his health allows. Hi, Pojo. Welcome in. So, do you have any thoughts of any idea where you could have possibly missed something?
So miss the cutscene skip. What looks like Spec is also doing PR before PF.
I mean, it's 2 checks. It's not too bad. Southern Termina Field, Grassy Corner is where you're missing. Also, Termina Field, Pillar Climb.
Thermopyl Pillar was the keg and the wall was the southeast Thermofield chest. So yeah, it happens. I definitely missed some like early checks and it just like it's just not feeling good.
Yeah, we all miss early checks in our practice runs. Oh, there's the couples mask. More bait.
We might see Darmani. We might see Darmani, man.
Spec might not do it because he'll
Yeah, I was
get
thinking Alf might do it.
he'll pick up his should pick up his mirror shield here. Yeah, the early letter to cafe is really what screwed up a lot of the runners.
It
Because everyone was rushing to get that, and then just screwed up all their openings.
yeah, yeah. I think the case like I personally don't trust like Letter Cafe when it's out of logic. Like if it's in logic, I think it's more sensible for me specifically. Though I've been proven wrong. This is just a case where it just does not help you to do it early. You just go back for it.
Yeah, Deku straight up blocked everything afterwards because Deku Playground had Goron Mask. Zora Mask was on Swamp Child turn in.
Yeah, they were both hard Deku locked.
Here, this should be Alpha Mirror Shield.
Okay, Couple's Mask is a great fairy sword.
Okay, that's a nice quality of life upgrade. We
Yeah,
believe it, Pojo. It's just a little, slightly could be nerve wracking too if you're on restream. You're like, I don't want to screw up, and
mhm.
we all make mistakes. I like Wispy. Letter to Cafe is really nice toilet paper. Well, we're happy to have you on restream. Just simple reminder: make sure you do your zero checks. I screw them up all the damn time. There's just so many of them.
I feel like it's somewhat moderate for Sphere Zero in this. Um,
There's a lot less in here, I think, than OOT, or is it reversed? How's my brain thinking?
I don't know. I don't think I've made that comparison.
I know OOT has more checks in general.
It does. Actually, doesn't it? Um,
I don't know. Someone that does a lot more OOT.
I don't know. I just play combo. I don't think about stuff like that.
You and your combo. Which has more checks, OOT or MMR?
For racing, I have no idea.
Well, new IT was asking what was the question. OTR has. Okay, which one has more Sphere Zero checks?
Good.
But thanks for joining us. We hope you can join us again for restream. Just takes more repetition, and who knows? I mean, I've seen all our expert runners, our previous season winners, miss simple checks.
Mhm.
Fox misses checks all the time, so I just point and laugh. Kidding, kidding.
I haven't been on Restream in quite a while.
Who are you again, Axel?
I suspect still hasn't gone to PF. I guess this is PF now, and it'll be in go mode.
So we'll have to do George the normal way instead of being able to do Fierce DD George.
Yeah, so after this point, we're gonna. This is our last weekly for a little while, and now we do have the qualifiers upcoming.
Yep, our first qualifier is the week. Replaces the weekly next Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern. The second qualifier will be 6 a.m. The following or the next day, Sunday at 6 a.m. Eastern. I think we have another one like 9 p.m. the next day. I'll have to look at my cheat sheet. Yeah, 9 p.m. on Monday, or 9 p.m. Eastern on July 24th. We will have a total of 16 qualifiers and qualifier racers. Qualifying races. English is hard.
I was gonna get the fortunate thing right here.
It's nice that we do. So we do space out our qualifiers in time of day, so we can make sure we include our amazing Australian and European runners.
I guess we are getting their money. So this will confirm. Okay, this is gonna confirm.
That spec does not like Pirate's Fortress.
uh, yeah, like that too. Gonna really just confirm that uh
Song
what
of Healing is
what
bait.
yeah, it's not well that what exactly is going on here with this song of healing because it's some really ugly bait. Like
42.
Pojo, thankfully Pojo, you did miss the song of healing nonsense on Boss Blue Orb. So Great Bay Temple is foolish except song and everything. And Song of Healing is on Boss Blue Orb. From what I can tell, it's pointing to Fierce Deity because there's nothing else it can point to.
And there's
Yeah,
Fierce Deity.
there it is. Yeah, that's why it was.
Not foolish.
That's why it's not foolish.
Well, at least he's going to have an easy Majora now. Even
Mhm.
easier Majora now.
Oh, Spec didn't even go into PFI. He went into PF. Spec,
Exterior.
please. Spec, why you don't go into PFI?
So our little better routing with Yuso is actually going to slightly punish on having to do Kokiri
It's got Razor
Majora
Sword.
or Razor Sword Majora.
Yeah. I mean,
It's not as bad as Kokiri Sword Majora.
yeah, it's not. Yeah, like you gotta take healing on a foolish accept song with a grain of salt because I literally saw that and I literally just said that's bait on commentary and I was right because it's just like you do have to consider the fact that when you get something like that it can't lock the completion of that dungeon. Like Boss Blue Work can't lock Great Bay Temple, and considering all the items we were still missing, it was so unlikely.
And that is dungeon number 4 for Yuso. Time to go to the moon.
But stuff like that definitely can be hard while playing with like deducing that Fierce DD is of all things is causing that foolish accept song.
It's annoying.
Like if Fierce DD wasn't here, I would assume like you'd have to like say guess that you'd need Gibdo to go do the well for it because there's because of the fact that Fierce DD cannot be foolish. Like it can't be foolish unless if it's on Twin Mold Heart Container. That's the only place where it can be foolish. And we've seen that on on Restream before.
Josh, not Josh. I just saw Josh comment, but Alpha's gonna pick up his Fierce DD here. I'd put Spec a little bit ahead of Alf, but not by much. Though Alf did pick
Well,
up his Mirror Shield.
it depends on how much Spec doesn't want to go into PFI if he's going to chase OSV or not.
And he's gonna do Hugo here. I just realized has Alf is missing Zora mask.
Oh, he didn't go back for the Swamp Deep.
Oh no, he shows having Zora mask.
Yeah, I thought he had Zora.
It's not. He doesn't have Goron, which I think is he's now going to go do or work on doing. Maybe.
And he doesn't have Goron and doesn't have Fire Arrow.
So yeah, I put Spec a little bit ahead right now, but the longer he delays going to PFI, because I was like,
Well,
Alf has
he
Mirror
bailed
Shield.
out.
He had to go to PFI, which means he had to have Zora. My brain said, "Oh, Kibto is on Hugo." Technically, Lettered Cafe is full bait.
Yep. Leather Cafe was absolutely not worth it. If you play it, the other option was Hugo, so um, it's not really great. Considering the ball placements that doing Hugo there was not a reasonable option.
Yiso getting a bit trolled here by Majora.
Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, this is definitely SCT for Spec, unfortunately. Yeah, Wrath can be a colossal pain sometimes if you get knocked out like that, but he saved it. Except they knocked him away twice.
And that is GG's for Yuso with an official time of 2 hours, 6 minutes, and 36 seconds. And Spec has forfeited, so we will be watching out for a little bit.
I was gonna get the fire arrow here.
Yeah, the question is how long until Elf goes and gets Swamp Title Deed again and turns it in.
No, no, not Swamp Title D. Just
Think
needs
there's a
the.
time.
Alright, well, come on, anyway, so GG.
Hey,
GG's Uso.
thanks. Alright,
Um,
Can I give you one minor spoiler from this scene?
go ahead.
Left side, so Compass Chest in Woodfall Temple was a bomb bag.
Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. Whoops.
oh, you forgot? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I just forgot. Whoops. Yeah, that would have helped.
Yeah, because we were like, oh, if he finds out that bomb bag, he'll realize that Blast Mask is not Way of the
Hey,
Hero for Southern Swamp.
thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, alright. What was it then? I don't even remember. Oh, it's fire arrows, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Um.
I was night 3 anyway, so I was gonna my plan was just to give away all my deeds and just
hmm
see from there. But yeah, and just do graveyard. Because yeah, I had Ocean Deed from Woodfall Temple. There was no way I was going back for it. So when I got the Garo Mask, I was like, okay, I have to give this now and just do graveyard next cycle.
Also, slight spoiler too. Letter to Cafe was completely bait officially.
Oh, okay. Where was Gibdo?
Hugo had Gibdo.
That's funny.
That letter to cafe, early letter to cafe, threw off so many people.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to go for it until it was in Logic, and it was like after Zora Cape, so that's why I went for it at this point. I was like, okay, now it's probably a good time because probably a lot of people went for it based on where it was.
You're the only one on
Yeah.
Restream that didn't go for it.
hmm
But also,
Yeah.
great routing on getting Deku Playground in there early.
Yeah, I was looking for a bottle. That was
Yeah.
my
Deku Playground Goron is definitely like probably the big killer in this scene.
yeah.
'Cause-
I'm not surprised.
I mean, there wasn't too many complex, or it wasn't any complex hints of uh challenging of where things could be hiding. Deku Mask was out in the open,
Yeah,
and then Deku led you straight to Zoro if you turn in the Swamp Title Deed and Deku's Playground.
yeah. So the biggest thing was I was like, I'm gonna do like no matter what, I think I'm gonna do Deku Palace first just in case I find a bottle. And turns out um
Turns out the balls were not in super good locations. The
yeah,
other
it turns out they
bottle,
sucked.
yeah, there was also a red potion bottle in Graveyard Grotto, which is that
Yeah,
that's
nah.
not that's not a good spot.
Hey, he
That
could have gone to getting the Gold Dust bottle off of Pamela. Come on.
Nah.
oh yeah, oh yeah, the healing bait because healing was foolish, like wasn't foolish because fear Steedy. I ended up figuring that out kind of early, but um
We didn't
yeah,
find out why until we got Darmani had Fierce DD Mask.
yeah, Damani had fear Steedy. That's why.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. That's funny. Yeah, at that point I was like, well, it could be for literally like anything. Like I thought that it probably would have been for something like that. Just yeah,
Uh,
I'm not
It could
surprised. It could have
it,
been for
it,
Gibdo too or something.
it could have been for Gibdo, but it would have to be for fear Steedy considering Niue was on Egos.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
that's the only reason it had to be for fear Steedy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, when I'm in go mode, I don't start thinking about stuff like that. I'm just like, yeah, commentators are gonna follow that.
Yeah, you just got trolled a little bit by Wrath, but not too bad.
Kinda. But yeah, I didn't open. The only thing I remember was that GBT was foolish except songs, so I was like, I don't have to open the big chest in there because it can't be FD. But yeah,
Hey,
hmm
at least you can skip Wart, right?
Hell yeah. Where's everybody? So what had
All we have left on Restream now is Alf, who is searching desperately for the Zora mask.
No,
Not Zora
Goron
Oh
mask.
still
no.
Goron
doesn't
mask.
have
Goron
Goron.
mask.
Yeah, Goron Mask, yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, the reason why I did it was to find a bottle before Swamp. That was the main reason.
I
And
was right. That's why you were avoiding some. I'm like, he's wanting a bottle.
yes, absolutely. But at some point when you do cape and you've done like all that stuff, at some point you're like, yeah, I kind of have to go to Swamp now.
You were so close, Spec. If you would have just kept going through PFI a little bit more, you would have found the Mirror Shield and Ben and Goma.
Hmm.
Oh, Spec was looking for Mirror Shield?
Yeah, and then so Spec had a freeze earlier in Lens Cave.
So, well, let me explain. So you know about the fact that in some occasions you can like get stuck by shielding something infinitely, right? So
Yes.
I didn't know you could do that with the Skulltula in the Lens Cave, the invisible one blocking the chest.
Oh, I see.
So so that's what happened to Spec, and he lost a little bit, like quite a bit of time with that. That like the only place I knew about doing that is the roller and inverted stone tower temple in the room before twin mold. You can get stuck doing that there if you angle yourself uh like down right or down left and then shield into it. You will get stuck doing it that way.
I see. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, that sucks.
So you're gonna join us for the first qualifier of season 4 tourney next Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to if I. How many quals do you need to do? Like,
I
not need
think
to do, but
4.
okay. What's the maximum number? I don't think I'll
I
be able
think
to do it.
I think the max is 7.
Okay.
I was thinking 8, but it could be 7.
Yeah, okay. I
Like
probably will do the first qual, yeah. Because I'm not in town for like 2 weeks in August, so I'm gonna have to like directly in the middle of quals, so I'm gonna have to figure that one out. Like which quals I can play. Might have to play at 6 a.m. my time.
Are you on the east side?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm actually going to help out because I know we're not going to get a ton of help for a 6 a.m. restream, but I'll uh,
uh
get up and help with that one.
that said, should we come to the Discord if anybody wants to do additional volunteering?
Yes,
Cuz
so if you guys are interested in helping us out here, either volunteering for commentating or that doesn't seem to be the command. It's exclamation
I think
Discord.
it's like I, I think it's like mod only.
But if you want to come help volunteer by tracking or learning to commentate, we definitely need assistance. I could use assistance with the upcoming qualifiers. Apparently, I have to fight it.
I could um
I did. Thank you, Mizu. Mizu's a mod. She did it too.
I th-
Let's go, Mizu.
like I'm gonna be honest. I think last year for quals, I actually went a little bit overboard doing like commentary and tracking, so I don't want to do that again.
Yes, don't burn yourself out, Fox. While we're talking about qualifiers, let me tell you when the next few are. Our first qualifier, as I said, is next Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern. It will be in replacing our weekly race, at least until we're done through qualifiers. The next one after that is Sunday, not June, July 23rd at 6 a.m. Eastern. And then the third one is Monday, July 24th at 9 p.m. Eastern. We will have additional ones after that. It's just there's 16 of them. And so I don't want to have to say all 16. But thank you very much for being on Restream, Yuso.
Hey, no problem. And thank you for restreaming it, of course.
It was our pleasure. Oh, and if you guys are ever interested in joining MMR and racing, I will also give you the link for that. If you go there, you can also learn about volunteering to join us. We have
See
way too much fun on comms and tracking. We actually don't have one of them for just straight up volunteering, it doesn't look like. Quick shout out though to our trackers Axel and Mizu. They without them we wouldn't know where who had what. Fox joined me here in the commentator booth, and thank you Yuso, Spec, Alf, and Pojo for being on Restream. We are going to go over and raid Alf as he tries to find that one last item he's looking for to be in go mode.
if I may interject briefly on there's actually an announcement with the volunteer application on the MMR Discord server, so that's where I'm not probably not able to put the link in, but that's where you can uh, get into volunteer. There's a definitely need more volunteers for today, like for this season, I'd say.
We could definitely use as much help as possible in the commentator slash trackers booth. I had to get Alpha exact. When we do raid over, please no spoilers for Alf. Just I wish him great luck in finishing up the seed, and don't tell him where things are.
Okay.
Thank you
Bye,
again, and thank
everybody.
you. So it was great being here. Catch you guys next time.